Hello and welcome to the next edition of Distinctive Market Watch, where we give you the latest in real estate headlines for Vail, Sun Valley, and Steamboat Springs. I'm Todd Conklin, CEO of Coldwell Distinctive Properties, and this Market Watch summarizes what's been happening the week of January 7th, comparing the same week in 2011 with this week. So let's start with Sun Valley first. So again, comparing last year with this year, the same week, we continue to see the same thing week after week. I'm beginning to sound like a broken record. The bottom line is transaction volume is skyrocketed. There are truly buyers coming in and buying the best of the best product in Sun Valley. So again, comparing them, this year we've had 10 properties sell the week of January 7th. The same period last year, we only had 2. That's 5 times the number of closings. And if we look at the pendings, which again, this clarification is the properties that have an acceptable offer on them and they're just waiting to close, we have 14 properties that have gone pending this week compared to 3 the same week in 2011. All signs point to a pendulum shift, if you will, where it's still an amazing buyer's market, and the properties that people are purchasing are certainly the best of the best, but we're starting to see that it's becoming a fair fight between buyers and sellers. So if you're a buyer and you're interested in buying, now is the time. And if you're a seller, finally you can substantiate some numbers. So let's move on to Vail for a second. And again, it's sort of the same thing. As I compare the numbers, in 2011 we had 2 closings totaling $3,100,000. The same period this year, we've had 3 closings. So again, a substantial increase, and the total is $5.5 million. So the numbers are going up in both transaction volume and total sales volume in the Vail market. If I look at the pending transactions for this week, what's interesting is there's 4 properties that went pending the same week last year, and we've equaled that with 4. But the dollar volume represented in those transactions, those pending properties, is up by 25%, indicating that not only are the number of transactions going up, the dollar volume going up, there really is an argument for the fact that there is appreciation in the Vail market. Amazing activity for this period of time. So moving on to Steamboat Springs, as I reported in the weeks previously, we have the same phenomenon happening where the average sales price continues to decline, probably indicating that truly the prices have fallen over the last 12 months substantially. But what's interesting this week is the transaction volume has really begun to heat up. And we didn't see that in the weeks previous. We saw sort of an even number indicating that it truly was a straight buyer's market. Although it's still an amazing buyer's market, that transaction volume means that more and more people are entering the market. More and more people are picking up the best of the best. This is something we've been waiting for in the Steamboat market that we've seen over the past months and certainly year in both Vail and Sun Valley. So if you're a buyer in Steamboat, you really need to get out there and get her done here, because this would indicate that we really have hit bottom in the Steamboat area. So with regards to vacation rentals, January was a bit of a slow month in that we didn't have a lot of people coming to visit in those weekends following New Year's and whatnot. And primarily it was because of the snow. But now that we're getting pounded by snow throughout the Pacific Northwest and through Colorado, the calls have certainly heated up again, and we're making bookings for the summer, the weekends. We've had people call even about with 3-day notice. So if you're interested in getting your vacation rentals booked for the summer, please do it now, because only the best properties go quickly. As far as searching real estate, remember you can search these 3 markets at ColdwellBankerDistinctiveProperties.com. You can search properties worldwide through the same site, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week. And
Da-da-da-da.